I think that I probably always wanted to be a vet. I was the kid who brought home the cats and the stray dogs and those sorts of things. I was about 7 and I started to actually say it when people said, what do you want to be? Well, I want to be a vet. And then you just keep doing the courses, and one day you're a vet and you're 25 and it's, you've got to make it up. Cats grew on me, mainly because they were underrepresented. I thought it's really not acceptable to have a sick cat and have no answers. There has to be a way to do that. So when I went to England, I started to take more of an interest and read more about it. And you get good at something and you see more of it and you get better at it. So eventually I just became really good with cats. I felt like I had to open a cat clinic, and I decided that I needed to open it in Sydney. So the original concept was a medical-based business with add-on services for cats like boarding, grooming, and retail. Over time, it's evolved so that the veterinary side of it is much smaller, and the palace, the Chatswood Cat Palace, is now about looking after the cats first and foremost. That's what we do. And then the cat palace seemed like the ideal place to have a cafe. So we call it Cafe Perfection, P-U-R-R Perfection. The people who are supporting that are the ones who would like to have a cat in their life, but maybe they're on secondment from somewhere else and they can't be with their cat, or one of the partners is allergic or doesn't like the cat. I hope eventually we'll make enough people feel good about cats that they'll take more into their own home, because I think every home needs a cat, really. I think the thing that makes me different if you compare me to veterinarians is that I try and work with the entire cat. There's three cat clinics in Brisbane and one in Melbourne and so forth, but I'm the only one that takes behaviour of cats seriously. But I'm interested in the cat being content in its home. That's what drives me. I think of cats are sentient and they deserve respect and assistance. And so the only way to do that is to motivate the owners in the right direction. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the internet. Dr. Google is not as accurate as you might think. And most stuff about cats out there, although cat videos are taking over the internet, most of the information's anecdotal and not very constructive. I do say every cat is representative, but no cat is average. So you do have to treat every cat a bit differently. My motto is from the heart, backed by science, because I really do passionately believe you have to do anything that you do, you have to do to the best of your ability. And I find cats endlessly fascinating. I enjoy going to my job every day, and I think that's where that's why you keep turning up, is for the soul, for the emotional satisfaction of it all. I don't think you can beat it. I would like to be able to teach my skills to other people so that they can pick up where I've left off. I'd like to spend more time in the retirement home that my husband's going to build for me down near Goulburn, and become a more virtual vet. Not more virtuous, just more virtual. And teach other vets and owners how to get the best out of a cat relationship. I support a number of charities. The Cat Protection Society, Sydney Dog and Cats Home and Pet Rescue I support in terms by donating time, some money, but mostly time to home out cats and help. I write for them magazines and so forth, trying to educate owners. We've supported a well filling project where to stop, there's a whole bunch of wells that the baby elephants and tigers were falling into, so we helped pay for those to be filled in. And then we went and visited to make sure that it was in fact done, and it was. The other important thing about success is that I now have a growing reputation, a positive reputation, and I have a greater field of influence, so that I hope that my message is getting out there and will make a benefit to cats and their owners as well as to vets.